Welcome back to the Barrel Talk Podcast. We are back with another episode. Nick Gwynn, Isaac Stolmeyer on the call. Another week of football in the books. Just got off, by the time we're recording this, just got done watching Eagles Chargers overtime game on Monday night. We'll get to that later in the episode, but we can kind of hop right into week 14, guys. How we doing?
Good, man.
Great. Stress-free Sunday. Didn't have to watch the Patriots. So, it was good. Got to do some chores and stuff.
Really late for a bye, no? Week 14.
Yeah.
Is that the last week? Yeah.
It is the last week.
With the current state of
That
the
feels
AFC.
so late. I mean, that
Yeah.
feels so crazy.
Is this the
to
last
wait
group
this
of
long.
buys, or is it next week?
No, this is the
Well,
last
it's got
one.
to be.
Last one.
Nobody on bye this week.
Because a lot of playoffs, like for fantasy, will start like this week.
Next week, yeah.
Mine
I know
started this week. No CMC, no Rico Dowdle.
That's
My two
nuts.
running backs.
That's nuts. Yeah, you
Chris
give me
Rodriguez got it
that
done, though.
one league.
God.
Nick, you give me Belt in the Barrel Talk League.
You know it.
Who
know
got like 40 points.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I already clinched
Man.
playoffs though, and so did you. So it was meaningless.
Yeah, it was no matter.
We can kind of start out with Thursday night, which was a heater, which a lot of people expected. It didn't feel like it should have been on a Thursday night.
Cowboys line.
Stoll, before the pod, said that the Cowboys aren't dead. They are not, especially with the Eagles' loss. They can't win the division, but the NFC is kind of teetering a little bit. The Bucs have had a couple bad losses in a row. Like, I don't know. It's just that NFC picture. I can pull it up right now. It's still in the balance for sure. Because I feel like there's some teams that just are taking like a couple of bad losses like every week.
Yeah, I do want to say Nick pointed out to me correctly that the Cowboys technically could win the division. It's just the Eagles play the Commanders twice and then the Raiders once. So realistically speaking, Eagles are
Eagles
but
3 straight
given
losses.
Sunday. Yes. And
Yeah,
given Sunday,
no.
this league, right?
They
But
would need
no,
to split with the Commanders, which
They would
if Jane Daniels was playing, I guess it's still possible.
Hopefully it's not, though. My God.
just let the dude recover, man.
Yeah.
Just
just sit him
please.
down. You guys have 3 wins, man.
All I know is the
like, we've
Vikings aren't
seen this.
eliminated from playoff contention yet.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
Dallas
Hey.
might be the ones who put the nail in that coffin this Sunday, though.
legit win and go home game for both teams.
Yeah.
That's actually nuts. But no, I mean, if the Cowboys were having a better season, Dak would be getting so much MVP love.
Mm-hmm.
As he should.
376 yards. He had 2 interceptions, only 1 touchdown. I mean, with the run game playing the way it has been, like, you don't need Dak to go out and throw for 4 touchdowns a game. Yeah, Dak is a dude. He gets way too much hate, especially in her group chat.
I mean, I think we're getting to the point where he's not getting as much hate. If I remember correctly, at least one of those was off the hands of a receiver. But yeah, I mean, it just sucks, having a losing season, of course. But still have a chance. Still got something to play for. So excited to see him at least try for it, But probably done, more than likely.
And I kind of said this last week, Stoll, to Nick. Yeah, even though the season might not turn out the way like Cowboys fans wanted to, you pretty much got an early start on the offseason with going and making the trades and acquisitions you did at the deadline. And now you have 2 first-round picks with this defense that has turned its head and has been playing better towards this back half of the year. Like the Cowboys earlier in the year would have probably put up 60 points on that defense at the start of the year. But with the additions you did make, kind of got an early start on your offseason in a way.
Yeah.
And now you're adding 2 first-rounders, which you can easily go out and get 2 edge rushers if you wanted to, or some safety or some corner help or whatever you want to go with that. Because as long as you bring back George Pickens, I mean, the offense is going to be the offense. Like the offense is going to get nothing but better.
It's for sure. I mean, the difference in how we were looking for next year between the beginning of the year and now is crazy. I mean, obviously, just a few weeks ago, things were looking terrible. Like, the defense was the worst in the league. Like, offense was great, but like we didn't know what we were going to do with Pickens. Like, but now, like, you know what you're going to do. You have Quinnen Williams, traded for him. Like, it costs a lot. We lost most of what we got from Micah, but like whatever. Like, you know what you're going to do on offense. Obviously, you hope to get Pickens back. If you can't sign him to a contract, like we're going to tag him. I don't see him sitting out.
He will be a Cowboy next year.
He will be, yes. Pickens will be part of the Cowboys next year. We will be running it back with the same offense. I'm pretty confident they'll bring back Javonte. There's a chance they don't, depending on how much he asks for, but He's having a great year. I heard he's a really good locker room guy, so, like, there's no reason why they don't bring him back. Should be the exact same offense. Like you said, 2 first-round picks. I don't see them going anywhere but linebacker/DB. Maybe you get an edge rusher or 2, like you said, but, like, bro.
Depends on where you stack up. And I will say, like, adding on to, like, you lost most of what you got from Micah. But in a way, like, you were never entering a rebuild trading Micah Parsons for what you traded him
Yeah,
for.
it's
So you
not
were
like we
always
were,
trying to
like,
pivot.
looking for more shit. It's not like we're like, "Oh, you know what? Let's break it all down." Like, we're just, like, looking to kinda switch things up
And
a
I
little
think
bit.
this has been the best pivot. You go get another top-tier defensive player at his
Mhm.
position. You've really rebuilt the run-stopping game, and then, like, what you traded for Quentin Williams wasn't even the draft capital that you need this upcoming draft to really hit the turning point in, like, this little retool period. I said last weekend on the pod, like, I'm already penciling Dallas in to win the division next year. Like, there's nothing Commanders are giving me this offseason that makes me think they're gonna compete with Dallas. The Giants are still the
They're going
Giants,
a complete rebuild next
and
year.
then I'm going into next year thinking A.J. Brown will not be with the Eagles. So who knows what happens for them this offseason and what happens this rest of the season for them. So I'm penciling in Dallas to win that division next year, handedly, pretty much. Especially
Yeah.
if they have this same offense, I expect the defense to get nothing but better.
Yeah.
Now, if I see them go out here and draft a tight end with one of those first rounders, then we're gonna have some questions. But if they utilize and fill some needs on that defense with these 2 first rounders, then I think they're gonna be fine. We can kind of talk about Detroit as well. Got their schedule up right here. Very interesting year for Detroit. It's pretty much been win loss ever since week 6 when they lost to Kansas City. Lost to KC, beat Tampa, lost to Minnesota, beat Washington, lost to the Eagles, beat New York in OT, lost to Green Bay, beat Dallas. Like, they got swept by Green Bay this year. Then going into next week, you have the Rams. Then you have Pitt. Then you have Minnesota again, who's already beat you on Christmas Day. Then you end your season with the Bears in Week 18, which is going to be a huge, huge game. Like, they needed this win against Dallas because losing to Green Bay, say they lost to Dallas and having to go play in LA, like, with how the Rams are right now, like they could have really been looking at a whole different world if they ended up losing this game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
that
was positive momentum that they needed to go into this Rams game
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I mean, it's gonna be a big game. I think they definitely have a chance to win this game.
Yeah,
You know,
they do.
it's not like the Rams look
100%.
unstoppable,
Going off back-to-back losses, like going into LA, I think they wouldn't have had the momentum they do now.
especially with,
And
like
love,
Amon-Ra looked good the whole game. Like, it's not like he looked too bad off the injury.
Mm-hmm.
They're not looking too bad. Like, I think they got a chance.
and love Jared Goff in the warm weather. You know, he's a warm weather QB, and he's got that chip in his shoulder because, you know, he used to play for the Rams. But looking ahead at Detroit, that Bears Lions game, if everything goes as we expect it to, because I'm expecting the Lions to beat the Steelers. I'm expecting the Lions to beat the Vikings. No offense, Corey. But that Bears Lions game is going to be like the ultimate. Like, if they win that, they're in. If they don't, they're out. Like, that's going to be a huge game. And
It's seeming like that's going to be like the determining factor for like
If
who makes it and who
for the
doesn't.
7th seed, for the 6th,
Yeah.
7th, yeah.
I'm also thinking the Rams are going to beat the Lions. So if the Lions do lose against the Bears in week 18, that would still keep the Cowboys alive, so long as the Cowboys win out. So, Nick, I know you said a lot of bad things about the Bears last pod. You got some slack online, but you're gonna have to put on that Bears jersey, you know, because you need them to win.
You think I care about the Cowboys that much? I'm dying with the take. The take goes over the Cowboys, my friend. I don't care
I
about the
respect
Cowboys
it.
that much.
Looking at the playoff picture, the Lions are the 8th seed right now. They're the 1 team out, and the Bears are the 7. The Bears went in, woke up Sunday morning, nice 1 seed, bounced all the way down to 7 with that loss. And it's interesting because the Bears still have to play Green Bay again. Yes, they do have Cleveland on their schedule this week, which isn't going to be really an easy game with that Cleveland defense, but they are in full tanking mode, which we'll get to. But I mean,
They did just lose to the worst team in the league.
yeah, on purpose, it seemed like.
Yes.
They got Cleveland, and then at home, then they got Green Bay, San Fran, and Detroit. So, like, I'm going to say this here. I remember I talked to Nick about it when I was watching the clip, and what people were saying is just like, I don't think it's that outlandish of a take.
Oh, it's not.
It's really not. Like, they could lose again to Green Bay.
Considering we're now sitting here today and they went from the 1 to the 7. Like today, like y'all are the 7 seed.
And the NFC is just such a gauntlet. I mean, anything could happen. And part of that hate was our like Connor. He was in there too, commenting. So like part of that is people that we know to make it look worse than it actually is. Like it's not a terrible take.
I mean, I don't know. It was funny to look at. Trust me,
It was, yeah.
But then I looked at their schedule and like how shit can shift, and I'm just like,
dude. It's
it's
like,
not that bad. Like
guys,
you're
like
playing the last 5 out of 4 teams like are all playoff
they're
teams.
saying, bro, like exactly, like you any given Sunday, these
Yeah.
guys can be like you're acting like it'd be outlandish for Myles Garrett to go in there and just dominate a game, and for
It
Caleb Williams
5
to not be able
sacks
to
against
move
the
the ball.
Patriots.
Caleb Williams started 0 for 7. Like we're gonna act like it's impossible for Caleb Williams to not move the ball. Come on, come on, man.
I didn't
This
think that
game could
take.
very easily turn into a Browns win.
Yeah. It
I'm
it
not
could.
saying it will. I did already put money down on it, but I'm not saying it will. But I don't know. Like I thought it was crazy how the backlash was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to stay inside for a week. It was rough.
I was sitting here waiting for I was watching that game hard as fuck. I watched almost every play. I was like, Packers, please win. Bro, please, like a clown. They can't destroy him right away. So, I mean, again, though, like the Bears, the defense is good. Like the offense can get it done. I think they really missed Roma Dunze in that game, and getting him back will be really nice. I think Luther Burden's been good. I think they can still do some really good things. The Packers defense was a good matchup against them, like with Micah Parsons and that run defense. Like coming off that game against the Eagles where we were saying how good that running game was with Monangai and Swift, like that was the perfect defense to go up against them with Micah Parsons in that run defense. So like I'm not surprised. Like I said this on the pod, like, I'm not surprised that the Packers won this game. Now they could very well end up in a split because the Packers at home in Chicago in the next one, like 2 weeks from this week, like it's going to be another close game.
Packers are kind of peaking at the right time. I mean, first off, it's
For
Toyota
sure.
Thon. So this Jordan Love, he just goes off. I looked at his stat. He's like a 91 passer rating when Toyota Thon.
During Toyota-thon.
Yes.
Packers so
it's
fucking
like,
lucky we tied with them. They so goddamn lucky.
Because
Yeah,
he
'cause
almost threw
Hagen
that
coming
ball
so
out
clutch.
of bounds, like, and the
Uh-huh.
game would have been over.
Hey, he did. I don't care what they say. That time was out.
yeah. And the Broncos, I mean, they have a great defense, and obviously they're 11-2, like they're the 1 seed in the AFC. But I think the Packers can go into Denver and win that game. I really do. The
But yeah,
Broncos
they play next week.
Yep. The Broncos offense just, I don't know if it has the firepower to go up against that Packers defense and Micah Parsons. And then the
Well, I
Ravens.
don't know, man. Like it's gonna be tough because like the Broncos don't even they aren't even trying to be a real big running team. So like
Even like throwing, like it's all checkdowns. I think
for sure.
through like 25 completions for like 200 yards or not even. Like his average like pass was like 5 yards. Like it's
But
all
we've seen
short.
him in the past do it. We've seen him in the past throw it down the field. I know, obviously, last week and recently it hasn't been, but I don't know. Like the Packers are trying to stop the rush, but trust me, man, I've been on RJ Harvey yards many times, and they don't like to run the ball. They are not big fans of running the ball once J.K. Dobbins went down. So they're trying to pass it, and the Packers are good in the back end, but they can definitely be beat.
That'll be a very good game.
I think it's going to be a good game because Jordan Love struggled against the Bears a little bit. I mean that Broncos defense is better than the Bears.
I mean,
So-
I'll be the first to admit I said a lot of very mean things about Jordan Love and the Packers last time I was on this show. I think I said specifically I'm out on Jordan Love and I'm
I
out
think you
on the
did.
Packers.
I remember that.
It
Yeah,
was-
I remember that.
Might have been a little dramatic there, but I'm trying to generate clicks here, right?
That's what we do.
I don't know if I'm all the way back in, but the Packers look damn good. And I also think part of it is I'm not the biggest believer in the Broncos. So, I guess we'll see December 14th, this Sunday.
I'm looking at we can kind of gloss over the AFC 1 seed because you have 2 11-2 teams. I have both the Patriots and the Broncos schedule pulled up right here. We're about to see what the Broncos are truly made of because all that cupcake shit's over with. You have Green Bay, Jacksonville, KC, and Chargers to end your season. And then the Patriots have the Bills in Baltimore, at the Jets, and then the Dolphins. So they definitely have the easier draw compared to the Broncos. But looking at it, this is just such a weird, interesting, just playoff scene we're looking at. Me and Nick talked about it a lot last week. And it's just interesting how everything's unfolding, like with the Colts and everything that's happening. We can kind of get into that with the Daniel Jones injury. Like,
Yeah.
this is a team a couple weeks ago where you could be like, wow, they found their franchise quarterback and the thing that works for this team. We're going to sign Daniel Jones long term, trade it for Sauce Gardner, went all in. All of a sudden, Sauce Gardner goes down. Daniel Jones gets hurt. Your backup quarterback gets hurt. Anthony Richardson's on IR and has been all year. It's just like now you're looking at, are the Colts going to be looking to draft a quarterback again? Because how do you pay Daniel Jones now coming off an Achilles tear, like with all the injuries he's had? So like they're in a completely different situation now. So we're like, where do they
Well,
go
now
this
you don't have
offseason?
I mean, you ain't got your pick. You just
Yeah,
traded away your pick. You can't draft a quarterback.
yeah.
So
So it's,
they have to run it back with Danny Dimes.
you think?
They
I think
they
so.
don't really have any other
Well, at
option.
least
I think they have to.
they're gonna be a team that's like interested in like the James of the world and like
I don't think so. No. I
maybe the
think you keep your guy. I don't think we're too worried about Achilles. Like I know Achilles tear is a big injury, but like we've seen people come back and be okay. Like we say Aaron Rodgers
Yeah,
is all
and
right now.
It's just like, who
he
do you get to bridge that gap? Because I don't think he'd be ready to go by next season.
Anthony
he will
Richardson.
be.
You keep Anthony Richardson probably,
First
unless
off,
this is the year that
love
he'd be
that.
gone.
I don't know as far as his contract goes. I think he might have
Yeah.
another deal or a year.
I think he has another year. I think he
This
just
could at least help the Colts. Maybe unfortunately, but Daniel Jones has been paid before, so it's not unfortunately.
this
Get
just
him on
keeps
a
money down.
discount.
Yeah.
Get him on a discount,
him
and
on
then
a
you can
less
bring in
than it
somebody
was.
else. But I just think this
'Cause
rest
what?
of the season stretch is gonna get rough.
A month ago, it was looking like he was getting 45, 50 M's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now he's
he was
getting
gonna get
30, 35
Oh,
maybe.
I don't even know if they go that high.
You
I
don't think
think
so? Like like a Baker deal, like
30
3-year, 100
max.
mil.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think Baker's was 3-year, 100 mil.
That's
I
what
think that might be
33
exactly what it get.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
they're pretty cooked because looking at their last four at Seattle with
Oh, they're
who
done.
knows at quarterback, got the 49ers, Jacksonville, Houston, two divisional
Goodbye.
games. Like,
Good
yeah,
night, dude. Oh
yeah,
my
no.
god, that's execution schedule, dude.
Yeah.
They're done.
So they're just looking at
schedule of money to spare.
that. Just gave. I mean, KC's still not out of it. Baltimore's
They
still
are
not
still
out of it
alive.
technically. Like, so like that just gave the entire whoever wants that last like possibly sneak in still a little bit more life with the Colts kind of trending, and like the Colts might not win another game this year, like realistically.
Well, they won't.
Yeah, I mean,
They won't.
because they're what, flying Phillip Rivers in for a workout?
Here we go.
Yeah,
I saw he's a grandpa.
He is. Yes.
His oldest
He's a
kid's older
grandfather.
than Tyler Warren.
Yeah,
This is ridiculous.
but like, who else are you gonna sign? Like, there's
He
no one
answered
else.
that phone call and laughed.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, y'all dead ass."
Yeah, like, all right, dang
You're better off
do it.
going getting like fucking Matt Ryan out of broadcasting, dude. Fucking
I mean,
Phillip Rivers.
They were both
That's the
former
same
Colts.
player to me. That'd be you'd get the exact same
Yeah.
results
Like,
from both those
damn.
guys, I think.
And then like I think somebody was saying in our group chat today about Joe Flacco getting released, and I'm just like, Joe Flacco starting for 3 NFL teams in 1 year would be crazy. But that first game
He'd
in
do
Indy,
it,
he
too.
probably put up like almost 300, 400 yards.
Yeah, he would too. They'd win that
Flacco
game.
would do it. He's probably
Like they
pissed
go
he's not
to
ran out.
San Fran and like win.
You know, that's exactly it. They'd go to San Fran and win. It'd be like 38-35.
Yep.
Be a
Fucking
heater.
Banger. Banger. It'd be a banger.
Yep.
But no, I just
322 yards.
I think there's a real world where like just like spitballing, but a real world where like Joe Flacco just stays with the Bengals if they know Joe Burrow's kind of injury history. They saw in that short sample size with Flacco, if he does retire or whatever the fuck he does.
Yeah, I think he's
If he doesn't retire, you might as well just keep him because he was putting up numbers in your offense. Like he's one of those things where like there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 teams that was like, oh, what if we get Flacco for a year? Like every single year. But I don't know. I think the Colts are obviously not going to make the playoffs at this point. Crazy how this season's going to end for them. They were the clear 1 seed.
They're like 8-1, I think.
They were. To your point, though, maybe not Jameis Winston. I feel like he's a bit more comfortable in the backup role. What about QB3 in New York? Because Dart's obviously the guy. But what about Russ?
No.
Do you like the Colt? No? Okay.
Russ needs to stop.
Hey, he's unlimited, man.
No, he's not.
He's Mr. Unlimited. He's not going anywhere.
I hate that idea.
All right.
I hope.
I mean, like, if I'm the Giants, I'm keeping Jameis over Russ. So Russ is a free agent. You sign him
if you're the Giants, bro, you just keep this kid Jackson Dart, Jameis.
Yeah.
Them together. And saying that you're keeping 2 quarterbacks as a tandem together, but fuck it.
Yeah, if Jackson Dart's going to continue to play
He's
the way
such a
he
good
does,
blocker.
then yeah. We can I can kind of piggyback off kind of talking about the same division. One of my takes that I had last week with Nick was I picked the Texans to pretty much end the Chiefs season on the road, and they did pretty much. I mean, they have an outside chance of 6-7 if they win out like 10-7. Like they have a tough schedule the rest of the way. But with how I'm looking at the playoff picture right now, if the Texans get in, they are beating whoever they play in the wild card. Whoever they play in the wild card, they are beating. When I'm looking at it right now, I think they would
The
beat
Jags,
Jacksonville.
no?
I think they would beat Jags in the playoff setting. I think they would. I think they would beat the Steelers.
Yeah, they'd beat the
What about the
Steelers.
Bills though? I don't know. I was
Well,
playing
the
around.
Bills
They won't
aren't.
play the Bills.
They will. Bills won't. So right
Well,
now,
I mean, they still could
They
win the
could.
division.
they could. The Patriots have
The
to fall off a
Texans,
cliff.
no.
No, I'm saying
The Bills,
the,
they would be
the
a
Jags, like the
3-6.
Texans could still win the
Yeah,
division.
yeah. Texans can still win the division.
Texans probably will win the division.
I mean, the Jags have it right now. I
Yeah.
don't think they play again. I don't think they do.
They split, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think they play again. And Jags have the
Let me look.
I was messing around with the
win differential, and they play the Colts again.
the playoff machine, and I have it says the Jags and the Texans at both 12-5, and it's got
The
Houston
Texans
at the
in.
3 seed.
Oh, I mean, hey, whatever. I mean, if all I know is right now, I just heard somebody say, or like a commentator say, that the Jags have sole possession of the AFC South as of now. Could end it anyway. To be honest,
I mean, after the
trust me, I have no trust in Trevor
Texans have
Lawrence.
a
Evil
nice
T-Law.
little schedule here too.
they've
that?
ran off 5 straight. They got the Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, and Colts to end the year as their last 4.
Yeah, like
That's
Chargers is
mean.
going to be a good game,
Chargers
but
game's
other
gonna
than
be
that,
interesting.
like,
But the
that's,
Chargers with
should.
both tackles out for the rest of the year,
yeah,
it'd be a
it's
tough.
true.
And I know Herbert
Really
did what he did on his legs against the Eagles tonight.
What about the Jags? What do they got?
The Jags have New York, Denver, Colts, Tennessee, so it's kind of even.
Yeah, but I think the Jags have a better chance of losing to the Broncos than the Texans to the Chargers.
So
I get what
with
you're
the
saying.
playoff machine that I did, if the Jags win against the Broncos, then the Jags would have sole possession of the division. But I had the Jags going 3-1, and then I just put the Texans just winning out. Just to see. I was trying to get the Chiefs into
which
the playoff,
is definitely possible. That's how it would work out.
But no, to Corey's point, the Texans are dangerous. I mean, CJ Stroud, he's a stud. He's been hurt, and sometimes he's not great. But like, man, when he's on,
That was the best I've seen CJ Stroud look in some time against the Chiefs.
And that defense is disgusting. I mean, Stingley's, you could argue, a top 2 corner in the league. Will Anderson is a monster. That's
and they're so well coached.
Yes.
Like, they're the most physical defense in the league by far, and it's not close.
I think I saw a stat, too, that said, like, they blitz at one of, like, the highest rates in the league, and they disguise it, like, at one of the lowest rates in the league. Like, they're not,
they just
like,
don't care
subtle about it. Like, we're going to blitz. You can't do anything to stop it. Like,
it's almost like Flores will, like, disguise a lot of his blitzes, but you can just say, oh, we're blitzing, but that's why you have the great secondary like you do. Like, you have Stingley that can go match up with against any top 1 receiver in the league. Like, they're just so sound. There's not a weakness on that defense. And I will say I was very nervous, but Woody Marks has, like, been a guy for them, like, realistically in the run game. Like, he's kind of revived and helped that run game. Nico Collins, like, if they can just stay healthy down this, if they don't match up with Buffalo, they're going to the divisional. Like, say they win the division and draw Buffalo, sadly, in the wild card, like, Buffalo will probably be favored. Maybe, I don't know. They already beat them, like, this year. But it's Josh Allen in the wild card, like, in the playoffs, like, who knows? But I think they would beat any of the top 4 seeds as it stands right now. I really do. I think they would beat the Patriots. I think they'd beat Denver. I think they'd beat Jacksonville and the Steelers. I think they would house Denver, honestly.
Patriots would be a good game.
Against that defense? Yeah, okay. Right.
Denver, right. I mean, I'm a little biased, so I'm going Patriots.
Okay, but like CJ would not be able to move it on the Denver Broncos like that either.
But I'd have more faith in CJ than Bo Nix in that game. I'd have more faith in CJ and Nico Collins in that game than I would.
Yeah,
Bo
there
Nix
you go. I think Nico
Bo
Collins
Nix and anything on there.
Sutton versus Stingley. Okay, but Nico Collins gets retained. Ooh,
I just have more trust in Stroud.
Justin, Jaden Higgins.
Like Denver has not had like anytime Denver has played any sort of top tier middle of the pack defense, like that offense has not been able to do anything moving the ball wise. Like it's all been predicated on that defense. And I would just trust CJ Stroud to move the ball a little bit more than Bo Nix in that game. And I just think that, yeah, Denver has a great defense, but I just think Houston's just more physical. Like they would get after Bo Nix. Like Bo Nix would be getting hit all game long. And I think the Jags have evil T-Law, so I'm not high on the Jags. And
Evil
then
T-Law.
and then the Steelers would be an interesting matchup,
But they are not.
but
moving.
they're not beating
No.
Houston, I don't think.
that
Patriots would be, I
offense
think, the
isn't.
best matchup,
I think
but it would be
one thing we're
interesting.
forgetting about the Texans is that they have, I don't even know if this is even an argument, they have the worst O-line in football. Like that will be a problem.
Raiders are close. Raiders
are
make
close,
argument.
sure. They have a bottom 3 O-line group in the entire
Chargers
league.
are making an argument tonight.
I think,
right.
Yeah, bottom
But that's
3 for
because
sure.
their top 2 tackles are hurt.
Yeah.
So like Texans O-line is atrocious. So they face a team like the Broncos with a great pass rush. That's going to be a real problem.
I think it's going to be such an interesting matchup. I hope I see Houston versus either the Patriots or Denver. Whoever doesn't get the 1 seed, I would want to see them play Houston. I think Houston's easily the hardest draw out of any of the top seeds could pull. I know Buffalo, they have Josh Allen, but Buffalo hasn't looked good all year. Like Buffalo's been either the best team in the league one week or like bottom tier of the league like in the next. Like they have no true number 1 receiver, which is kind of the same problem the Ravens had. Like have had this year. Like they don't have any true number 1 weapons on offense. It's either Josh Allen's heroics and the defense is taking a step back. Like, and it's gonna be interesting because I know it's Buffalo, and they could easily win in the wild card because Josh Allen is in the playoffs. Like, if it's not Mahomes, he's going to the Super Bowl. So, like, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of interesting matchups in the AFC because it's so wide open. Like Buffalo could realistically just walk there. Like I could the Buffalo could just go out of the wild card. Like I wouldn't be so shocked.
Buffalo just reminds me of like the 2018 Cavs where they traded Kyrie. And it was just like LeBron and just a bunch of guys. Yeah, like, oh, we've got who was even like, was it Kevin Love? Like there's your James Cook. Like he can be good sometimes. Sometimes he's, but like other than that, it's Josh Allen, it's LeBron just dragging a bunch of guys as far as he can. And I mean, they went to the finals where they got smoked. But that's what they remind me of, like a team with like a superstar, top 3 guy at his position, and then everyone else.
If I had to take a shot in the dark, I would say I want to say throw the Chargers in this, but I think the Chargers with both tackles out and that O-line looked atrocious today. Herbert won the game off his heroics and rushing ability, but like you can't bank on that every game. I think Buffalo and Houston are the teams that I guess I'm the most confident in the Patriots. Like the Patriots, Texans, and Bills are the 3 teams I'm like, okay. But I think the Patriots would favor so much getting the bye. Like if the Patriots are able to get the bye, like whoever Denver or the Patriots get the bye, one of those 2 teams get a favor from it a lot. And if it's the Patriots, then fuck. But they got to play the Bills again and the Ravens, who are desperate. So
it feels like we're about to get that Jalen Ramsey Jags team that made it, the Blake Bortles team that made it to the AFC Championship. This is exactly what this AFC feels like. Like we're gonna get like Bo Nix in the AFC Championship game to get fucking ran
by the Josh Allen and the Bills.
By the Josh Allen Bills, or like they'll make it to the Super Bowl, like some random good defense, like the Texans or the Broncos, like some team that doesn't have a really good offense but has a great defense, just get fucking ran by the Rams, bro. I mean, just get mollywopped by the Rams in the Super Bowl.
That's what I want to throw my I think the Texans got a shot.
Oh, for sure they have a shot.
Depending on
elite, they have a shot.
What draw they get, if they can win the division or not. Like going to Houston though, like fuck.
I don't trust that O-line, man. I think they face a really good pass rush, or even like a above average pass rush that's going to come back and bite them in the ass.
I don't know. I just think I like that comparison, Nick. Like, cause I can see like Stroud obviously better, but like, could Houston's defense like
Blake Bortles
just get them, not get them there, but like
he was slanging it for sure.
Like I think Houston's defense can get them there. I think if Houston gets to play anybody but Buffalo, I mean they housed the Chargers last year when the Chargers were healthy. Like
That was also last year. I don't know. Stroud, he's just so up and down.
I just don't. Well, I also don't know about the Chargers at all. Like Nick said, that O-line looked horrendous tonight. So I'm like, it's only a matter of time. It could be like last year where they just get down in a game and can't really come
I
back
think-
because
Can't
of
do
the
anything
O-line.
on
Yeah,
offense.
yeah.
I think
they're really
Slater-
relying on their defense.
I mean, like those guys just like I know the Philly defense is good, but like nobody could get open on
Yeah.
offense tonight.
Yeah.
Like nobody could get open, and we have McConkey fall off has to be studied. Is this dude shit or something? I don't see Lad McConkey get open ever.
I think Cooper DeJean's just that good.
No, but
Keep it honest with you.
dude, Lad McConkey's been
The-
shit all year, bro.
He had a couple good weeks.
Just
That's like 5 or 6. I traded for him in fantasy. And he did okay. I don't know. The Chargers,
I don't
like
trust
you
him.
lose 2 bookend tackles. Like I'm just not. I just can't trust you in the playoffs.
I'm a double down on it. I think the Texans will be in the AFC Championship, whether they win the division or not. I think they'll be in the championship.
No,
But I would have a hard time seeing any of these teams beat Buffalo in the playoffs. Because Buffalo's legit put belt to ass to legit everybody but KC. Like they've legit just beat everybody besides them. And if you take KC out of the
There's
situation,
one
like
team that haven't beat yet.
I just don't. I am a big look at schedule, take care of who you're supposed to take care of. But I also am somebody who is also who have you played in the same breath? Because
like,
like
who you played matters.
yes, like so I'm looking at the Ravens who have legit played. It seems like the Ravens have played every top team in the fucking NFL outside of like the Eagles, I think. Like, but every team that's been a Super Bowl threat at the start of the year going into it, they've probably fucking played. And it's like, well, with Lamar dealing with injuries, I think it's a miracle that they're even still fighting to make it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the Patriots are, one, great at taking care of who they're supposed to, but the Patriots are also a team where if they got bounced in the divisional, like, and they had the bye, I'm not looking at the Patriots season as a failure, like, whatsoever. Like, this is, they're supposed to be in a rebuild still. Like,
They're overachieving.
yeah, they're way overachieving. So, like, them getting bounced early, I don't think is, like, the craziest thing in the world.
I think I said it in the pod last time I was here. Like, I think they lose in the divisional round. Now, if they get a favorable matchup, I think they can beat the Texans. I don't know if they can beat the Bills in the playoffs. Just because
I would have to see how it shapes up to see
Yeah.
who they would play the wild card matchup. Because if they say they played the Chargers, that they could fuck around. They could win that game. They could. The only team that I think would give them, I think Buffalo would beat them. I
don't
think
think
Buffalo
that.
would beat them.
Especially
Yeah.
if New England beats Buffalo next week. Because I don't know if this is a true stat or if this is just like an anecdote, but I feel like you never see teams win all 3 matchups. Like, I feel like they usually
It's
go
hard to do for sure.
It's so
I don't
like,
know the stats of it, but it's hard to do.
yeah.
We saw this
like,
last year, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Detroit beat
Who is-
Minnesota all 3 times last year.
Okay, so
Or both times.
it is possible,
when it
I
mattered.
suppose. I don't know if, I mean, it's a team like the Patriots with the Bills, where the Patriots are this young, kind of overachieving team. You know, they kind of shocked Buffalo early in the season, but now Buffalo's like, hey, we know what to expect. Like, we're ready. And then in the playoffs, too, like, the lights are just so bright. Drake May's never been there. As much as I love my Patriots, I just don't know if that's a matchup. That'd be a hell of a game. That's all I'm going to, I don't want to.
Before we kind of pivot to talking about the Browns a little bit, because they were a talking point of the weekend, we kind of gloss over them real quick. But I'll stand my take. I think the Houston Texans will get to the AFC Championship game, have a real shot to get to the Super Bowl this year, whether they win the division or not. That's my take. I think they are a matchup nightmare for any of the team they have to play in the wild card. And if they do win the division and you have to go to Houston, Jesus Christ, that's a tough fucking game. So I think teams would rather play Buffalo than Houston right now. Right now, as it stands, with how that defense is playing, I think teams would much rather play Buffalo and take their chances with Josh Allen's heroics than playing that Houston defense.
Yeah. Let's see
That's
what the
just kinda my
competition
take on
say
it.
about that one. I don't hate
But
that.
we can pivot to the Browns because, God, I was watching ball all day, and I'm watching Shadur Sanders just take his team down the field, get the go-ahead. Now you're going for the 2-point, and it's just like, it seems like it was like out of some shit out of a movie. Like Quinshon Judkins forgets to throw the reverse or whatever the fuck, and then like just gets lit up. I'm just like, You take your quarterback off the field. Like, that's I said in the chat, that's professional tanking at its finest. That is professional tanking
Now,
at
as a
its absolute
76ers
peak.
fan, that is some like Sam Hinkie level shit right there. Like that is process Sixers, Henry Sims starting 50 games for Philly level shit. He
It was
threw
almost
for 320. He threw for like 300
Like
plus yards.
360
360. Jeez.
he
or
threw
something like that.
for 364.
364,
Huh?
which more
3
300 yards
touchdowns,
than
1 pick.
Drake May has, FYI. Like that's like I don't know what you're thinking pulling him off. Did they? I didn't see the game. I didn't watch that play. Did they put in like Dylan Gabriel or someone, or was it lit?
They
Was it a
went
So it was
direct
just a
snap?
Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Yeah,
It was
they
a
went
direct snap.
Wildcat. And for a 2-point conversion, you go Wildcat.
And there was
I just
a reverse, and the dude forgot to pitch it.
Okay, yeah, like that is straight up like we suck. We need a good pick. Like if we win this game, like that locks us out of the top 5. Like we need to lose type play.
here's my thing with it is I'm a big the little things matter person, and they completely ripped another moment away from Shedeur Sanders against Cam Ward. Yeah, I know the Titans are shit, but against somebody that was drafted over him, that I know damn well he thought he's better than. He still probably thinks he's better than him. You ripped that moment away to tie the game, like against somebody in your class that was drafted above you, and you ripped the moment away from him because you wanted to tank. So hear me out. The Browns are going to have a good pick anyways. And if Shedeur Sanders is your guy, you don't need to have a top 3 fucking pick because you're not drafting a fucking quarterback. If you draft well, it doesn't really matter because you're going to have a top 10 pick regardless. It's not like if Shedeur Sanders is the guy and he's going to be your starter the rest of the year and you're going to figure that out, you don't need to have this top 1-2 pick because the Titans are so bad to where you don't really need it. You think the Titans are going to win another game this year? Like, no. And that could have done so much for Shadeur's confidence the rest of the year.
Yeah, you're 100% right, except for the part where you said if the Browns draft well, because they just don't do that. That's the one thing. Although I will say Mason
Their
Graham,
draft
a
this
great
year,
pick. Yes, they had a good draft.
if Shedeur pans out and Judkins and Bond,
and
like
Mason
it'll be
Green, first rounder, because they traded back and they got the Jags first, I think this year, right?
they were the team that traded for in the Travis Hunter trade, right?
Yeah, they traded back because they had 2 and they traded back with Jacksonville. So they
So
might.
I think
pretty
this
sure they
draft
got
has been a
this year,
success for them.
100%. But this is the first in like
Years, yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
my entire life, So it's a big if. 1 out of 25 is not a super good success rate.
But I think
So-
this win would have mattered more for your confidence of your young quarterback than going from 5 to 8 in the draft, 5 to 7
Yes.
in the draft. Like
That's the other thing too. I saw a report. They're keeping Watson. He's going to be the guy next year. So
Well, he's still not likely to play football, is what I saw. But they are still
really,
gonna
I
keep
saw
him
he
on the
was going to be
roster.
enter training camp as like in a QB competition.
I didn't see that. I wouldn't be surprised by anything the Browns do at this point, though.
right.
And that honestly makes more sense to not have him play football because, good Lord, he is bad at football.
He wasn't even good anymore.
Like, yeah, like even when he came back, like he was so bad. But I don't.
That would be
I
the
think
worst. I just think Shadeur's the guy. Like we say it in the chat, you can call it like glazing or whatever, but I just think if you can get, it's almost like Jackson Dart, where I think I said a couple weeks ago, if you can be a bad organization and franchise and draft somebody that can give your organization a legit spark, like you're seeing Jackson Dart do and Cam Scatterbo do with the Giants, like that's what Shedeur Sanders is offering you. Like they have Harold Flannon, who's another good pick. They have Judkins, who's a good pick. Isaiah Bond, who's a good pick. Like they have this really good core of young guys that they just drafted that could give a spark. But
Like,
it seems like management and ownership, and then Kevin Stefanski for some reason, I don't know what the fuck Shedeur Sanders did to Kevin Stefanski. Like this is a coach of the year guy that has no fucks to give. There's a clip of on the the last drive Shedeur Sanders has Kevin Stefanski not even talking to him. You know who he's talking? He's legit talking to one of the players or something. Somebody in the quarterback room or something is who he was talking to. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Kevin Stefanski wanted nothing to do or nothing to say to Shedeur Sanders on the drive that could have tied the game. It's almost like they want him to fail, but at Spike, he's like legit succeeding. Like he's making plays, he's finding out what to do, he's figuring out what to do. It's almost like he's doing this with no coach at all. It seems like. Oh, a team's giving up.
I think he gets fired. I think Stefanski gets fired.
No, I mean,
I'm saying I think Stefanski gets fired and he won't because of that. Like I think Stefanski's the problem, and I think he'll be
Stefanski's
the one who
gone.
bites the dust.
There's nothing he can do to save his job.
If Sanders plays the rest of this year out well, and we go into next training camp of it's a conversation and a competition, I'm gonna need Vegas. I'm gonna need the Colts. Whoever needs a fucking quarterback to get on the goddamn phone. Because if you go into with Deshaun Watson, who hasn't played in 2 fucking years, and say Shedeur Sanders not lights the world on fire, but like gives you some moments like in that next couple of games at the end of the year because he's gonna be the starter, and you go into camp saying it's a competition all of a sudden after the back half of the year, then I'm like, they don't want you to succeed here. Go do what Baker did and take some stops and go figure out where you best fit around the league. And then like, fuck, you're telling me with how great the Rams are ran as an organization and they know Stafford's going to be gone sooner or later, why not? Like if they're just offering Shedeur Sanders up, why not?
Or
like there's going to be if they figure out that he's available and he has a great back half of the year, these last couple of games, teams are calling. And you can say, oh, the Browns got a second for Shedeur Sanders when they drafted him in the 5th. Okay, now you're back to square one because you don't have a fucking quarterback. So like, cool, you got a second rounder out of it and you're going to draft a bust. Like, cool. In a weak quarterback draft.
The Browns are going to be the Browns at the end of the day.
I feel like I just got really passionate. Like the Browns are my fucking team. But like, when I legit saw Shedeur Sanders not on the field for the 2-point conversion, I was like, wow, I couldn't type my fingers fast enough in the group chat to say this is professional tanking.
It was some unethical shit. But
and then he forgot to pitch it.
Yes.
To fucking
forget, or was he
told him not to pitch it?
Yeah.
Oh God, bro.
Hey, Corey, I'm looking at draft haul and stuff. Your Minnesota Vikings have an extra third. And with 9 being the quarterback that he is,
my God,
it might be perfect timing.
Corey would freak the fuck out.
Right on time.
The Vikings. Corey would freak out.
Yeah, I mean, we just heard how passionate he was.
Come be a Vikings fan for a year. It'll be fun.
Too.
It'd be fun.
Perfect timing.
That jersey, I'd have the jersey before Shedeur did. That's how quick I'd have the jersey.
I can already see it.
The jersey before Shedeur.
That would go platinum this summer, though.
Shedeur to Jefferson. Oh my God.
Best receiver in ball, JJ McCarthy can't get him to the fucking foot. Let me stop.
I hate him. I hate him so. I hate JJ McCarthy.
Let me stop. We talked about the Vikings last week. We ain't got to talk about it this week. Bullshit went against the fucking Commanders. I took nothing away from that game.
No, 38.
I took nothing away. That's how you know your season's cooked. You won 31-0 and you have 0 takeaways.
I'm out to the point where like he has to go drop 5 touchdowns on Dallas and win for me to even think about getting back in.
I mean, Dallas's pass defense hasn't been the strongest, so who knows?
It's going to be George Pickens. Whatever the over is, take it. That's exactly what I'm going to tell you. But I don't know. I just think it's very interesting, the Browns situation. Like, they're going to do what they got to do. But I did also see the Deshaun Watson stuff to where I'm like, how do you sit? Like,
how do you come out and say there's an open QB competition?
Yes, I know. And if Stefanski still has the job, I'm like, wonder who's going to get the job. Yeah, I wonder who's going to get the fucking job.
I mean, there's no way.
When I see it's when they dropped like where was it? Because everybody was talking about it when it was Sanders and Dylan Gabriel was like the depth chart, and Shedeur was like last for emergency or whatever. It's gonna be like Deshaun Watson, Dylan Gabriel, some fucking random,
the quarterback they drafted in the 6th round, and then Shedeur.
Mark Gronowski.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on.
Oh my God, Desmond Ridder, fucking. Something stupid. Oh my God.
Richardson.
Ridder. Oh, it's gonna be something stupid like that.
Do not pat off my King Air.
But before we move on, second for Shedeur Sanders. Second, right on time to save the franchise. Right on time to make sure Justin Jefferson doesn't want to fucking leave.
Don't let him beat the Bears next week.
Hey, I'm telling you, that extra third burning a hole in your pocket.
I'd be freaking out.
Well, don't trip. The Rams have the Falcons first, which is top 10 right now. So shit could get absolutely fucking insane.
How the fuck did
But you guys can hop into another takeaway that you guys have. I know we've kind of been a little bit all over the place. Anything you guys have from this past week?
The Seahawks, man. That could be I know they're in a tough division, but and they did oh no, they beat the crap out of the Falcons. Who Falcons,
It was an
whatever.
ugly game. I
But
watched it. It was a
no,
very
you did.
ugly game until the defense got the first takeaway, and then the game was over with.
And see, that's the thing. And when you have a team with Sam Darnold, who former Viking quarterback, balling out in new offense,
He hasn't been balling out though.
I guess maybe it's more JSN has been balling out. Like that, he's a solid QB. I think he really is. And JSN, he's been probably the best receiver in football. Maybe Puka has he's missed a few games, but that offense is good. They have a two-headed dragon at running back with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, because I start both of them in that Barrel Talk league we have. So I get all Kenneth Walker's yards and all the Charbonnet vulture touchdowns.
They run the ball the most in the league. So
yeah. And the defense is very good. I mean, they have a great defensive backfield. I mean, I feel like they could be a sleeper team, like kind of. I'm not saying they're as good as the Texans, but one of those teams in the NFC,
like
yeah, where I wouldn't want to see them in the first round if I'm one of those teams.
I can't say they're the hardest draw out of like.
I wouldn't say they're the hardest draw, but that's a team like you wouldn't want to see. I mean,
they're not an easy draw.
They're not an easy draw, but like you could pull Detroit, and like you could say Detroit would be a tougher play. But that's Seattle. If Sam Darnold just doesn't turn the ball over, it's like the Seahawks have 10 fucking wins. Like, and we're sitting here talking about like the Seahawks and the Rams. Like the Niners aren't also sitting there chilling at 9-4 coming off of a fucking bye. Like, then is there a world where the Niners? It's probably not. But let me see the Rams last couple games. Is there a world where like Niners sneakily fuck around, like somehow win division?
Yes.
So
they would need the Rams to lose, but
the Rams have the Lions this week.
They can
go
lose
to Seattle, at Falcons, at Cardinals. So they would need them
2-2 over the stretch.
Yeah, 2-2.
And
then
the
Niners have
Tennessee, Indy, Chicago, Seattle. So
that's there.
Two wins.
It's there, dude.
I think
there.
So the chances are there.
Got to go 3-1 over. God, they won the last three. Fuck.
So
like we're gonna be sitting here be like, how the fuck did the Niners win the division? Because this whole year we've been talking about the Rams and the Seahawks, the best two teams in the NFC type shit. Like, and then the Niners are gonna fuck around and win the division.
Got Seattle and 49ers week 18 could legit be for the division. Fuck around. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being poor old Tampa or Carolina playing probably the greatest 5 seed ever in football in the Rams?
Like, I'm looking at this playoff picture. I might get roasted for this in the comments, like you, Nick, but the Bears might be the easiest draw.
Oh, if they make the playoffs, they're the easiest draw.
Apparently, it's a big if.
I mean, you could play the Panthers.
I mean, it's not.
I just watched the Tampa Bay Bucks lose to the fucking Saints. Like,
no, I mean of the wild card teams.
Well,
yeah, if you're a
I would still rather play the Niners. I think
than the Bears,
because the Niners are still so hurt defensively. There's legit no pass rush over there, and like, could CMC, Kittle, and Shanahan? I mean, fuck, solid getting the boys riled up on defense. I mean, it depends because it's like if you're playing Philly, I really liked how the Bears played Philly, like in what they schemed up against them. But it's just like if you're looking at it from the Rams-Packers side of things, like if I'm like, I don't think I'd want to play Seattle. Actually, looking at it, I don't think Seattle has the best defense out of this bunch of the wildcard teams. And you could argue they've had the best quarterback play, not have recently, but the best quarterback play throughout the year. And they get the 5 seed, like they get to play Tampa or Carolina. Like,
yeah, as it stands,
I
like
just
right
watched Carolina put on a fucking show against the Rams, so it's any given week.
Yeah, I would think
the Bucks look terrible.
The Bucks
just lost to the Saints.
They look terrible.
Yeah,
like, Eagles have just lost Seahawks, 3 in a row too.
Yeah, Eagles Niners, that might be like a beatdown. As long as
fuck that. The NFC is real ball. I'm sitting here looking at the Broncos and Patriots with the most sorriest 10-game win streak I've ever fucking seen out of 2 teams.
All right, chill. 9.
And I'm sitting here watching a dog fight. Detroit's not even in the fucking playoffs. Not even in the fucking playoffs. But we got fucking Broncos that 10-game win streak. They had a 10-7 win against the Raiders on Thursday night a couple weeks ago.
Dog,
what are we doing?
That game will go down in silence.
one of the NFL games of all time.
Oh my God. Like, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, I'd want nothing more than the Dallas to just be in it, just so I can see Dallas. Like, just so I can see them possibly upset somebody.
Ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It could happen.
It
It's
could, but
not mathematically impossible.
I don't know. Big winner go home for the season game. Sunday Night Football next week between Vikings and Cowboys. Be some aura to it. Fuck it. Just shut out the fucking Commanders and you had a good game. I guess it's 9. But no, it's just kind of just rambling off about like just both playoff conferences and everything else like that. It's just super interesting. Like the Seahawks are a good takeaway. I think they're a good comparison to the Texans. I think their offense is obviously better, but defensively, I think they are comparable teams. So where it's just like there's like this sore thumb. It's like I think the Houston Texans and Seahawks are like 2 of the toughest draws you can get. Like if you're a division winner, like it's just I don't know. Like I'm not putting out the realm possibility that they could beat Philly with how Philly's looked and they could stop the run. So it's like, can Jalen Hurts beat that Philly defense, the Seahawks defense without Saquon Barkley having an explosive huge game? Like I think they would beat Tampa with all Tampa's injuries and shit. Like then it's like Green Bay and the Rams where it's like it's interesting. But I think Seattle's going to be at that 5 seed pretty much no matter what.
Yeah, probably. I mean, or the Rams, like it's gonna be tough. Like whoever it is, it's gonna be a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Say goodnight, Tampa or Carolina.
God, you imagine seeing Seattle and the Rams. You win the division, you get Seattle or the Rams because the Niners fucked around and won 12 games.
Yeah. Like, congrats, dude. You won your division.
Niners sitting at the 1 seed with the bye. Shanahan be putting in there.
How do we do this?
I wouldn't want to hear another bad thing about Kyle Shanahan a day in their life.
Not even in Coach of the Year talks.
They had a quarterback on their roster have a complete ACL tear, and he's coming back before Brandon Ayuk. Where's Brandon Ayuk been? Me and Nick did mock fantasy drafts on this channel saying Brandon Ayuk could be back at some point.
I picked him in so many leagues. I picked him in like 4 leagues, bro.
I haven't seen a single day-to-day
nothing.
Open up to the IR window. Nothing.
I picked him and Joe Mixon in the same trap.
Ooh. At least they said Joe Mixon done for the year.
Yeah, granted, they announced it like what 2 weeks ago.
Did you say Ayuk got released or something?
No, they voided his guarantees, like his contract guarantees.
You didn't do that?
Well, he didn't show up for meetings. Like he's just been a ghost. Like they haven't like heard yeah.
Get this dude out of here.
I did think it was so interesting of how because it was the ACL, right?
It was like ACL, like it was a brutal
like
knee.
mid-year last year or something.
It was a lot more than just the ACL. I know.
I swore though, like going into the year because of fantasy, I was hearing that at some point
he was supposed to come back like week 6, bro. Like he wasn't. It wasn't even supposed to be like late in the year. Like he was supposed to come back like week 6 to 8.
Well, he has yet to be physically cleared as of a week ago. I'm just reading this article. Like he has yet to be cleared, but they voided the $27 million in guarantees that he had.
Imagine waking up one day and you fucking get a call that you got 27 mil voided.
Yeah. You're like, maybe I should have showed up to that walkthrough, huh? Because he wasn't doing like anything. It's not like he was like showing up and being a good teammate or whatever. Like
he was just a ghost. Like basically he wasn't even on the team.
No. Like, he's just been rehabbing, probably doing his own. I don't know if like he's gone to the facility and rehabbed or what. Like I'm just trying to skim this article here, but yeah, like he wants out. I know that.
But it's just like actually, I don't know. That's such a weird thing.
You're gonna be a fucking wide receiver 3 wherever you go now.
Yeah, like he had a great year and then got hurt.
He was supposed to be a 1, bro. He was on line to be a 1.
The Patriots had a deal in place where he would have gotten like $30+ million a year, and he said, "No, I don't want to go there." So then,
I don't even think Brandon Ayuk is bad. Like, is a bad receiver by any means. But like,
no, he's a very good receiver when he's healthy.
But like, here's the thing that gets me is like, you're good, but you're talking and like determining where you want to go and like powers of the players and everything else like that. But like, you're talking like you're Justin Jefferson that just hit the open market to where like every team is interested in you. You're like Jamar Chase that just hit the market. Like, fuck, you talking like you're JSN just hit the market. Like,
hey, brother, you're Chris Godwin.
Like, bro, you're a 2.
Brother, you are Chris Godwin at its finest.
You better, yeah.
Now you can go be a number 1 in Baltimore because Baltimore, it's Zay Flowers and friends. But like,
good job on that 650 yards.
We can go shit, you, Bowers, Genti, Ayuk. I mean, shit, go be a one.
Be the next Jacoby Myers, man.
Go
You
be a
got
one.
this. Like
I know
that's
Cam Ward
exactly
need a
who he
one.
is. That's exactly
Cam
who
Ward
Yeah,
need
he's
a
a
one.
Raider. I can see it now. Like, I can see it so clearly. He's a Raider.
I just think it's super interesting, just like where these teams have gone in like this season and like how the season has shaken up. Like I think every team in the NFL has at least one or two bad losses, which is interesting because there's usually like it's like the Chiefs who like don't really have a bad loss on their schedule like it was last year. There's been some like teams like the Lions who didn't really have a bad loss on their schedule, but like I think every team's been gotten. And I thought it was the Rams. And then they went to Carolina and Carolina put on a show. So it's like every team can be had, and it's the NFL. I just don't know. I think the Rams are vulnerable because I think that secondary is their weak point. And I think a team with really good weapons at the receiver position can give them problems. But I think out of all the teams in the wild card, I think we'll see the matchup next week with Detroit. So it's like I think Detroit could possibly give them the most problems because Detroit's played them really well, and the Rams haven't beat Detroit in the past couple of years. So it's like very interesting to see because I think every team can be had. Like, yeah, the Packers just won this past week, but it's like Green Bay could come shit the bed like against the Bears in the week and then be right back to where they were. And they got Denver this week too. So it's like, fuck, I don't even know. I'm just glad it's so wide open. But with it being this wide open, kind of going back to the AFC now that I'm thinking about it, what a fucking year for both tackles to get hurt for the Chargers. Because if both tackles were healthy for the Chargers, the runway would be there. Like, what a year to be so up and down and for the Patriots to turn the corner and win the division if you're Buffalo, with KC being out and possibly Baltimore not making the playoffs. Like, what a year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is it just the Texans? Like, is it just this team out of nowhere like that makes it? Or is it Denver that makes it? Like, is it just this team out of nowhere going into the year? Just because what a year to kind of be up and down if you're Buffalo.
He won't say it. Why isn't he saying it, Stoll? The Patriots. Why isn't it the Patriots?
If the Patriots played the Rams in the Super Bowl.
It's happened twice before. What's happened both times? Just history never lies.
What's the grossest matchup we could see? Philly, Denver, I might not watch.
Jesus
Philly, Denver,
Christ.
I wouldn't watch. Philly, Denver, I might not watch.
I mean, the worst possible as of right now. He said the Vikings ain't kicked out yet.
Hey. Shit.
Vikings fucking
Now we're talking.
Ravens would be the worst thing I've ever seen.
If we get a Steelers
Eagles,
Eagles Super Bowl, yeah, I'm not watching the sport again. Maybe ever.
I'd be the biggest Steelers fan on earth.
Steelers, anything.
I'd be the biggest Steelers fan. I'd be a bigger Steelers fan than Will Anstro.
I have to watch 4 fucking Steelers playoff games this year.
It would be cool if it was Rodgers, though. I'd be in for another Rodgers run. I'm not going to lie.
If he goes crazy, I would be.
I'd be so in.
That 12-yard run on 4th down, oh my God.
You're telling me
8 seconds.
I could feel the Achilles.
AFC Championship game, they're playing the Bills, and he hits DK over the middle for a touchdown, gives the belt Sully. Chills. Come on.
All right.
It's like, what if Riley Leonard gets the Colts to the playoffs and then like a Nick Foles type year, wins the Super Bowl? Yeah. All right, my bad.
Riley Leonard Super Bowl MVP.
He didn't look bad though. Like he didn't look bad. He didn't look good, but he didn't look bad either. Like I mean, he didn't look good, but not bad.
Hey, I'll do you one better. Phillip Rivers Super Bowl MVP. That's aura.
What timeline am I living in?
Remember when everybody thought the Browns were going to be something with Flacco and then just got beat the fuck down by the Texans in the wild card? You just got a complete belt by the Texans.
Did Joe Flacco make the playoffs? What?
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at Miami at 6-7. Like they're away. There's a will, there's a way. I mean, 6-7. Who are their next couple games?
Connor said they're going to win 12 games.
Man,
12 fucking games.
Hey, hindsight's 2020.
I mean, Pitt, Cincy, Tampa, Patriots at the end of the year. I mean, they won their last 4 and beat Buffalo. Hey.
Miami's won their last 4 games.
Yeah.
It's the most silent fucking 4-game win streak ever.
Beat Commanders in OT. Beat the Saints. Beat the Jets.
Hey,
is that the 3 worst losses I've ever heard?
I mean, got Pitt Monday night. They beat Pitt Monday night. We 500.
Better than the fucking Cowboys.
I mean, 10-7 on the table. 10-7's on the table.
They go on 10-7. I mail Mike McDaniel a personal apology.
10-7 missed the playoffs by a game.
If the Pats have the 1 seed locked up, because I think that's the last game, Week 18, Patriots Dolphins. Pats might have a 1 seed locked up at that point, or they might not be able to get any higher or lower. So they
I'd
might
actually be kind of mad. I'd actually be kind of me sitting here watching like the Ravens fight for their fucking life in Week 18 while the Tua's over here slinging it all around against
Just
the
having
Patriots.
fun. He's just having fun.
Right.
Going
To make the
10-7.
We got Josh Dobbs and Tua Tagovailoa.
He's just throwing to stupid ass Jalen Waddle, bro.
We're a week early because if they beat the Steelers next Monday night, then it's like, oh fuck.
Then it's
Now they're
real.
7-7.
Then it's real.
Now they're 7-7. Oh
This-
fuck.
It's like
Chiefs just lost to the Chargers. Like,
imagine they didn't start 2-5.
Well, part of that
I'm sitting
is
here looking at them like
Packers.
the fucking Colts are gonna fall off. Like the Dolphins, like Ravens got to play the Packers still. I'm like,
And the Steelers
fuck.
again.
Fuck.
Everything's setting up for
Am
a
I
Dolphins
Am I
playoff.
talking myself into Miami fucking around?
No.
You're talking yourself about the Texans. Just don't sleep on Miami.
I'm just like,
Aren't the Chiefs 6-7 too?
yeah.
Yeah, but
Anybody can do it. You're
Oh,
saying the Dolphins.
Chiefs
We're
got
giving the Dolphins time on this podcast, right?
Chargers and Broncos still on the Chiefs schedule too.
yeah, and Week 18
not goodbye.
Patriots when everything's locked up. I mean, that's winnable.
I mean, Dolphins got Tampa on their schedule. I just watched Tampa lose to the Saints at home. At home.
Some of the worst defense I've ever seen. I mean, ever.
Tyler
I'm
Shuck
watching
giving you 2 tutties.
Tyler Chubb is Lamar. He stole Lamar Jackson's fucking life force.
Oh my gosh. God, I'm just like looking at this playoff picture. I'm like,
He ran backwards for a crucial first down. He ran backwards. What am I watching? I don't understand it.
Greatness.
I was watching that game. I'm like, do I throw bread on Tampa live? I was like that confident. I was like, Baker game-winning drive down the field. This is what he does. This is money
playing
at
Tyler
home.
Shuck heard you.
At home, I have never seen the Saints play harder.
No,
Saints were playing hard that game.
Well,
That's the worst. That's the worst. They wanted that
wanted
shit,
it.
bro.
Devin
Tyler
Neal
Shuck's
wanted
playing
that
for
shit.
his job week in, week out.
Fuck.
Who were we? We played the Eagles, and it's like when Minnesota was like still kind of like on the brink of like being either really, really solid or really bad. Best of friends on Philly. Best of friends vibes up when they came to Minnesota. Vibes were up. AJ Brown down there somewhere. Best of friends. Think Jalen Hurts and everybody came in holding fucking hands. Vibes were up when they played us, of course, playing so
fucking
hard.
Team dinner right before they started the game, bro.
God, fucking team bonding night before and shit. Everybody playing so goddamn hard.
Everyone went bowling. It was so fun.
You know what game I thought about that shit too? Is when the Cowboys played the Bears at the start of the year. Bears came out playing hard this game, man.
No,
The Bears were flying
Why
around.
did they win this game so bad?
Like Bears were flying around.
What do we
Like
do
it's
to
just-
them?
God, I'm just like, it's always the worst when like you're rooting for a team, and I think we all have sneaky teams that we root for on Sundays, whether we got bread on them or not. It's just like you're watching the game and you're just like, God, why the fuck is the defense playing so goddamn hard?
Like Bijan can't run 2 yards.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they let Bijan run 2 yards. He's so gifted. They didn't even let him run 2 yards.
I'm watching this safety that's like $175 soaking wet come up here down fucking through the A gap, fucking lighting Bijan the fuck up. Like,
I had money on Zach Ertz, dude. I had money on him. I had money on him. He had his season high last weekend, 100 yards. Why do you want to kill him so bad?
Yeah, what was that, dude?
oh my God. I'm just like,
You wanted to kill him. Like the defenders are playing hard this season. I got to give it to him.
this is like, you're probably thinking about that. I know it's a divisional game, but you're looking at Baltimore and you're playing Cincy, who's like 4-8, and you're like, why the fuck is like, of course Joe Burrow comes back against us. Joe Burrow, of course, comes back against us.
Slinging that thing, dude.
So of course,
there's
this
always-
4-8 team all of a sudden come out here looking like they 10-2.
There's always that team that is just like, in the last 3 weeks of the year, just they playing for something more, playing for pride.
They got James, like the Giants this year. They about to kill the fucking Eagles in a few weeks. They're
No,
about
I'm
to
telling-
fucking kill them.
Hey, Dolphins.
I'm
yeah.
telling you, it's Cleveland. It's perfect timing.
Why Miles
Like
Garrett playing so hard? Why are you trying to tackle?
Miles
Tackle me
Garrett
so
was
bad.
he's playing for the record.
Go for that. Yeah,
He's playing for more.
20
It
sacks,
just
man.
means more. He's playing for more than the game.
Look,
when he has
he's
that when he
dead.
has them 3 sacks against the Bears this week, I'm gonna be like, Trey's a Browns fan. I think somebody said in the chat, Trey's a Browns fan this weekend. Don't get it twisted. Bears could
Perfect
use this
timing,
loss.
man.
It's perfect timing out here.
Step 2.
Step 2, perfect timing.
God, I'm gonna laugh so hard when the Dolphins win next Monday. Be like, well, Dolphins narrative. Here we go.
But they're not getting flexed. Who they play?
Steelers Monday night. Can't really flex it. I mean, the Dolphins are in the playoff picture. Dolphins are technically in the hunt. They are in the
They're
hunt
not
because
mathematically eliminated.
how do the
It might be
Dolphins
the
have the same record as the Ravens and Chiefs? How?
Any given Sunday.
4-game win streak. I mean, they were 2-7.
I mean, sneaky 4-game win streak too. Sneaky.
Hey, real
Texans
G's
won
moving
5.
side.
I don't
looks
know.
like
It doesn't
he's
mean
on.
anything.
I mean,
I know we play the games and that's what matters, but it doesn't mean anything.
They're the 11th seed right now, man. They're still in it. It's
11.
within reach.
I mean, we're gonna sit here and act like the Bucks haven't lost like what is this 4 of their last 5 games.
They look like shit. I mean, they straight up look like shit. Got
I mean,
Bucky
they
at
got
running
played
back.
the
It doesn't matter.
Panthers twice.
Still,
Yeah,
what?
week 18 we could be seeing some multiple for the division week 18.
If I have to see Bryce Young in the playoffs, I'm gonna be pissed.
Brett,
I'm
he threw
gonna
for
be
like
angry.
350 against the Rams, dude. Don't sleep.
Rico Dow said, "Buckle up."
They can the Panthers fans can hate me like the Bears fans hate me. I don't care. I don't want to see it.
Who are you the biggest hater of?
Probably the Bears.
Like for both of y'all.
Probably the Bears. I don't like the Bears. Eagles. I don't know. I don't know who my biggest hated team is. Probably the Eagles from what I just watched, bro. I hate them.
Yeah, that was.
I hate to watch the Eagles play.
I might have jumped up for joy when I saw them pick off Jalen Hurts for the 4th time.
Mm-hmm.
I might start clapping
cool.
like I'm in charge.
That was pretty cool.
Hooray.
I thought he stepped out of bounds. I'm like, no.
God, there's something about no.
I think gas for money. I got no money on. It's sad.
It might be Detroit for me.
Detroit, really?
Just last year.
I thought you'd say Packers.
No, it's just there's something frustrating about having Detroit in 3rd and long, and then they just hit Jameer for a screen and he takes a 40.
Yeah,
it's just the worst. Playing them twice, like in a year last year, where both teams are just like doing nothing but winning. It's just like,
hey, I mean,
it's actually them and the Rams. It's them and the Rams.
The 2 teams that beat you last year.
Right.
We were going to the Super Bowl. We legit put belts ass to the rest of the league.
Well, lost in the wild card round or the divisional round.
The lights were so bright, dude.
We had Stafford.
The lights were so bright.
We had Stafford. I remember it like it happened yesterday. We had Stafford in the pocket. It was fucking grounding, and they didn't call it. They were saying it on the call. Isn't that grounding? It was like the most obvious grounding call ever, and then they just got the snap off.
It's a Canada event, dude.
I'm like, no, it's like here we go. I know we're just rambling at this point. Here we go. Got Detroit 2nd and 10. Here's David Montgomery getting them in 3rd and 1. I wonder if they're gonna pick up the 1st down. I wonder if they will, like, because they're gonna go for it.
Offense, sit back down. You ain't going out.
Yeah, no.
I remember like it was yesterday.
Down.
I would, because I remember we beat Seattle and Green Bay, which made it that Week 18 game against Detroit. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson on the fade in the end zone. It was wide open, overthrew him.
Yeah.
I was like, Stadium Pulse was crazy. Stadium Pulse must have been insane. In Detroit, Week 18, I was like, fuck. The game was shit till like end of the 3rd. I think we had them. It was like 10-7, like, or something. I don't know. It's just Detroit and LA are frustrating because it's like right when you think you have Stafford, it's right where he wants you. Puka Nacua, screen, 40. I think those are the teams that piss me off. Check down, screen for 40. Puka, Gibbs, St. Brown. St. Brown slant somehow takes it halfway across the field. Nobody could tackle him. Why is Puka Nacua over here?
J-Mo fucking screened it.
I got Puka Nacua over here stiff arming my best lineman. Like, I don't know. Puka's just different, but it's just like those 2 teams. It's not that I hate him because I love Stafford, but it's just like, fuck, dude. Like, Jared Verse becoming becoming Aaron Donald in the playoffs last year. Like, just why are they? Oh my god, it's just
just of course.
Yeah.
Corey, I'm looking at these stats for the Vikings Lions game. I didn't realize it was this bad. 18 of 41, 166 yards for Sam Darnold.
That was against.
That was against Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean,
playoffs.
No,
Week 18.
Week 18 game for the.
I was like,
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's pretty bad.
that was
Oh
it.
no, I got major joy out of watching Jane Daniels and friends beat the fuck out of the Lions in Detroit. I just remember getting off work and watching that game. I was like, wow, Detroit just got pure belt, and then Washington went and got pure belt. But
Philly. Fuck
if
Philly, bro.
it doesn't snow, the Rams win that game. I'll stand on it. Rams could be looking at back to back right now.
Yeah.
All right, we can wrap it up there.
So I
But
get power ranking.
yep, to end this episode off, we'll give our power rankings, and then we'll go through this next schedule for this upcoming week. For our updated power rankings going into this next week, we have the Patriots at 1, Rams at 2, Green Bay at 3, Seahawks at 4, Denver at 5, Houston at 6, Bills at 7, Jags at 8, Detroit at 9, LA at 10. Is our updated power rankings going into week 15. And we can go through and predict the games and then end the episode there. Thursday night, we have Atlanta at Tampa.
I mean, you have to
Could
win this
no
one.
one
Huh?
win?
I will say, looking at last year, Atlanta and Tampa put on 2 absolute fucking bangers when they played, and one
Like
of them
both
was a
went to
Thursday
OT
night
or
game.
something.
Yes, but give me
Curve
Tampa.
through for 400. Like
This is a must-win for Tampa, actually. It's a must-win for Tampa.
yeah, you have to win this one. Go Buck.
Give me Tampa. Cleveland at Chicago.
Gotta stand on it. Browns.
My brain is telling me Chicago.
Heart
But
wants
my heart, man,
heart.
it's perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Stand on
It's
it.
Chicago. It's Chicago. I'll keep it civilized. It's Chicago at home. Baltimore at Cincy. Probably another heater loading.
Another hardwood classic incoming. Yeah.
Since
I think they're just trying to end lives at this point. They know they ain't making it. They're just trying to kill people.
Yeah. Since he's like, hey, we can't make the playoffs, but we're going to make sure y'all don't either.
Yeah.
God, could you imagine if they won last week? Oh my God. Like they would be.
Yeah.
Fuck. Give
They
me
really need to win that.
Cincy just because Baltimore. I think Lamar's a little bit more hurt than it's leading on. Give me Cincy. God, we got some fucking heat at noon. Shit. We could have three bangers right here. Chargers at KC. Sadly, I think this is the Chiefs get right.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen the Chargers and Justin Herbert win back-to-back big games? Stop it. As much as I love Herbo, give me
Look how
KC.
bad they look this game, bro.
Yeah, give me KC.
It's the Chiefs. Damn it.
Another banger. Buffalo at New England. Give me Buffalo. I don't think Patriots sweep.
No.
I don't think they
Yeah.
sweep them. I don't think they sweep them.
I think, you know what? I'm going to go Buffalo for the sole reason that if we end up facing Buffalo down the line in the playoffs,
You at least split.
It's our favor. Yeah, we at least split. So
Buffalo's actually
you
favored
Buffalo.
in this game.
They can have
10-game win streak. You're at home and you're not even favored.
That's
But
kind of
Bills are favored.
That's a little disrespectful, but
Bills are
you know
minus 1.5.
all right. They can have it. They can have this one.
Commanders at Giants. I'll have some bread on this one.
This is gonna be fun.
I'll have some bread on this one.
Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Giants. I think this is the week where Jay Daniels takes a nasty hit and they're like, you know, you should sit for the rest of the year. So give me the Giants. Vegas at Philly.
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 Why am I
Gotta
thinking
be a
about
get
it?
right. Gotta get a get right game.
Yeah.
Gotta have it.
I'm like,
Everybody
man,
thought the
Gino,
Chargers were going to
though.
be the get right game. New
Did Gino
York.
right back yet?
If I watch Gino go into Philly and win,
Cole is
I'm
going
gonna
to
be
be.
speechless. I'm gonna be
So the-
speechless. That's Cole's Super Bowl. Cole will be on the pod next week if they beat Philly.
Oh yeah. Solo pod. Just him. Just talk.
Jets at Jacksonville.
Jags. Come on.
Jags. Arizona at Houston.
Houston. I mean, but Brissett.
Houston.
Oh,
Yeah.
he might go nuclear. 75
He could,
passes
he
or whatever.
Green Bay at Denver.
I'm taking Green Bay, man. I think
This would be a big time win for Green Bay on the road.
it'd be a big time win for Denver too. This is
Yeah.
this is a hardwood classic potential. I trust Green Bay's offense more. I think that's what it boils down to for me.
I think I'm gonna go Denver.
I'm gonna go Green Bay. Just because a 10-game win streak, they're bound to get got at some point. Because they've won a lot of close, ugly games. Give me the Packers. Detroit at LA.
I'm taking the Rams. That
This
Panthers
is
loss.
gotta have a game for Detroit too.
I'm going
is.
Lions.
It's in LA.
God, Detroit's beat
Rams.
have beaten the Rams the past like 2 years every time they've played. Yeah, this is a must win for both teams.
I'm taking the Rams. Again, hell of a game.
We have such a good slate next week. Oh my god.
Give me LA. Give me LA. I think LA gets it done at home. Carolina at Saints. I wonder if the Saints will play as hard as they did against the Bucks against the Panthers in front of the hometown fans.
Can't trust the Saints 2 games in a row. I just can't.
Yeah,
Like
give me the Panthers, and the Panthers will take control of the division.
Yeah, I gotta go Panthers. Gotta go Panthers.
Tennessee at San Fran. San Fran layup right here to get to 10 wins.
Gotta go San Fran.
Layup. Off a bye too. Layup. Colts at Seattle. Seattle's getting a layup. So the Rams looking at Seattle and fucking the Niners right now. Yep. Layups. Layups for them. This was the turning point. We talked about a world where like the fucking Niners fuck around. If the Niners win and the Rams lose and the Seahawks win, then the Seahawks and Rams play next week. So the Seahawks, so the Niners after a week.
And the Rams win, and all of a sudden, the Niners are in first place.
Could be because the Niners and Rams split this year, so
it's possible.
It's possible. And then, Sunday night we got 9 versus America's quarterback in Dallas.
The Sheriff.
I love Dak Prescott.
I mean, this game has so much motion.
This game got so much motion.
Oh my god, he's right though. He's so right.
He is right. He is right.
He's right.
Hella motion. Hella.
Don't even need playoff complications. Just got motion.
Nope. I'd watch this game on a Wednesday night if I needed to. That's how much motion this game got. God, how does this not get flexed? Looking at the slate, how do we not get flexed?
Fuck it.
I mean, there's like 5 games I'm looking at could have got flexed.
It's a have fun game after all the fucking craziness.
Yep.
On Sunday.
I mean,
Cowboys.
If you can't get Justin Jefferson going against Deron Bland, then JJ's really not the guy.
Well, JJ might not be, but 9 sure is.
Give me. It's no Lamb though. It's the Sheriff at home in Arlington. It's Dallas.
Yeah.
It's Dallas.
It's Dallas.
It's just Dallas. But don't let 9 have back-to-back good games. And then we got Miami at Pitt.
See, how do we have all these bangers on Sunday?
And then your primetime games are this. What? Like I said, Miami's in the hunt.
Fuck.
Miami fighting for 500 right now.
Quietest 4-game winning streak in NFL history.
About to be 5.
Make it 5.
About to be 5.
Dolphins.
I might take the Dolphins out of spite. Pitt likes to make the division interesting. You think Pitt's gonna take control of the division this game?
7.
Yes. I can't. They beat the Ravens last week, all for them to lose to Miami and the Ravens to beat the Bengals. Back to square one when they play again in a week for the division again in Pitt this time.
That would probably be the most Steelers thing of all time.
Give me Miami. That's gonna happen. Give me Miami, give me Miami. Miami sneaky 507-7. But that is all we have for the Week 15 slate in our power rankings. Anything else you guys want to add? Perfect timing. Right on time.
Right on time.
Thank you guys for tuning into the Barrel Talk podcast. Hope to see you tune in to future episodes.